Have you ever noticed that some people seem lucky in everything, enjoying excellent health, a happy family, and success in their careers? Everything seems to come to them effortlessly. So, what is their secret? Consciously or not, they live in harmony with the laws of the universe. Watch the video to the end, because these laws are explained sequentially from fundamental unity to practical application. Free will is the first law, known as the law of unity, and we are part of a single whole. Imagine yourself as a drop of water in a vast ocean, where every drop represents an individual story, event, being, or phenomenon in the universe. All are connected by invisible currents, forming a single entity. God, the Creator, the Supreme Power. When you throw a stone into the calm surface of this ocean, the ripples extend far beyond the point of impact. Similarly, no matter how insignificant our actions may seem, they cause ripples of consequences that spread throughout the universe. A word spoken with love can inspire someone to take a brave action, while an act of aggression can sow seeds of discord in someone's soul. Our unity with the cosmos is not metaphorical. It is a deep connection akin to symbiosis in nature. Just as a tree draws strength from the soil, and the air is purified by plants, we cannot exist in isolation from the world around us. Understanding this means beginning to see the world with all its diversity and connections, realizing the three-dimensional structure of the world, and recognizing that your contribution is important. You are not a random passerby, but a creator shaping the reality around you. This understanding fills us with a deep sense of unity with all that exists and helps us live more consciously. To feel this connection, start with yourself. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions, as they are part of the general energy field. Practice kindness, positivity, patience, and forgiveness, and see how the world around you changes. The second law is the law of vibration. Like attracts like. Depending on the frequency at which we vibrate, this law will reveal your hidden potential. Recall those days when everything seemed to go wrong. We, like antennas, broadcast and receive energies from the world on the frequency we are tuned to. This means the law of vibration works in all its glory. If you want to attract joy, success, and love, align yourself with their frequency. This does not mean forcing a smile when you are feeling low. It requires a deep understanding and love for yourself. Engage in activities that make you happy, surround yourself with pleasant people, stop blaming yourself for every mistake, and ultimately, love yourself. You are a unique part of everything that exists. When you are at peace with yourself, you become a powerful magnet for all good things. The world reflects your inner attitude, and conversely, if you constantly focus on the negative and doubt yourself, you will attract only problems. As the ancient Greek philosopher Plato wrote, what you focus on becomes your reality. Think good thoughts, feel joy and gratitude, and you will begin to attract more positivity into your life. Are you wondering how to free yourself from the constant negative thoughts that accompany you in life and how to raise your vibrations? It's as simple as filling your life with things that bring you joy. Listen to your favorite music, communicate with your loved ones, go for a walk in nature, engage in creative activities. As Buddha said, happiness is not a goal but a way of life. Pay attention to what you read, watch, and listen to, because all these influence your vibrations. Surround yourself with positive people, read inspiring books, listen to uplifting music, and watch movies that make you happy and motivated. The law of vibration also works in communication. We always feel more comfortable with people we feel spiritually close to. As Rumi wrote, we meet at the frequency at which we vibrate. Remember that you are the creator of your own reality. By choosing your thoughts and emotions, you choose what to attract into your life. The third law is the law of cause and effect. Every action has its consequences, and every consequence has its cause. This law is so fundamental that it governs every moment of our existence. Do you remember the saying, "You reap what you sow"? It's not just a saying, it's an exact explanation of the law of cause and effect, and this law operates unfailingly. When you help someone sincerely, and sometime later someone unexpectedly supports you, it's not a coincidence. It is the good energy that the universe returns to you. If you constantly complain about life and see only the bad in everything, don't be surprised that life brings you more and more reasons to complain. Your thoughts, words, and actions affect not only big things but also small ones. If you are late to work and get scolded by your boss, you've ruined both your day and theirs. Why? Because you stayed up late on the computer instead of going to bed on time. This is where the cause and effect relationship comes in. It's important to use the why question to scrutinize your behavior patterns at this point. If there is a necessity arising from a behavior pattern, it is important to continue asking the question why. Self-analysis can help you improve. The law of cause and effect is not about punishment, but about responsibility. This law is like a boomerang. What you give to the world, you get back. Therefore, it is important to be aware of the consequences of your actions, even those that seem insignificant. Before saying or doing something, imagine how the world will respond to you. Do you want kindness? Be kind. Want success? Work hard and improve yourself. Want love? Learn to love. Even if you have made mistakes in the past, don't blame yourself. The key is to learn from them, change your actions, and move forward. This is a perfect opportunity to learn from experiences and create the desired future. The universe always strives for balance. Imagine yourself on one side of a scale with your desires, ambitions, and wants. On the other side are limitations, challenges, and obstacles. The world is essentially an eternal game of balance between these forces, and this is the foundation of the law of balance. For instance, in relationships, if you always pull the blanket over to yourself, your partner will distance themselves, and the relationship may break down. Similarly, if you overload yourself with tasks and don't allow time for rest, you may experience burnout, inefficiency, and exhaustion. The universe may send an illness to restore balance and force you to rest. As Newton said, the universe strives for balance, and this balance is seen as the most beautiful form of movement. Sometimes, we resist this balancing force, wanting to be stronger, smarter, or richer. However, the more we resist, the stronger the opposition becomes, resulting in more fatigue and negative outcomes. In such cases, it helps to reduce the importance and significance of our desires. Accepting that life goes on even if our desires are not fulfilled means living in harmony with the law of balance. Allow the universe to take care of you. It always does. When you are overloaded, see it as a signal to take action. Start taking breaks, take care of your health, and make time for the things you love. This way, you will see the scales balance. The law of balance is not just an incomprehensible law of the universe. It is about wisdom and harmony. This law shows that it is impossible to keep taking without giving anything in return. It is necessary to balance work and rest, giving and receiving, personal interests, and the interests of others. Use the principle of balance for your benefit. If you feel something is off, don't hesitate to make changes. Listen to your inner voice, feel where your scales are tipping, and take action to bring joy back into your life. The fifth law is the law of transformation. Energy does not disappear. It transforms from one form to another. Our thoughts are also energy that can materialize. Imagine yourself not just as a body, but as a source of energy that can be charged and discharged. Energy constantly transforms, moving from one state to another. This is the essence of the law of transformation, and it works continuously in our lives. How is this applied? For instance, if you are experiencing great fear, this fear energy can paralyze you and keep you in place, but it can also be a driving force to take action. You can direct this fear energy to solve the problem and find a path forward. For instance, if you feel hurt or angry, this energy can poison your soul and make you feel unhappy. However, this energy can also be a source of creative power. Redirect your negative thoughts into creativity. Write a poem, paint a picture, create something new. Consciousness is the key to managing energy. When you begin to turn your energy from negative to positive, your life starts to change. Instead of getting stuck in negative emotions, learn to transform them into creativity, love, and inspiration. There are many practices for working with energy. Yoga and meditation can help you connect with your inner self and cleanse your mind of negative thoughts. Qigong teaches how to manage energy flows and boost immunity. Understanding the law of energy transformation can change your life for the better. You become more conscious and effective, learning to manage your emotions and attract more positivity into your life. Remember the words of the great scientist Nikola Tesla: "If you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy and frequency. This will truly make you a magnet for your desires." The sixth law, the law of attraction, states that what we focus on, we bring into our lives. You will learn how to transform your inner world and influence your reality. Thoughts are material. This is the essence of the law of attraction. Our inner world, thoughts and emotions are like a magnet that attracts corresponding events into our lives. Imagine your mind as a powerful computer that continuously analyzes information and shapes the reality around you. If you are constantly occupied with negative thoughts and problems, your inner computer is programmed to attract these negative events. For example, if you constantly fear being late, your subconscious will seek situations that confirm this fear. You may forget the time, get stuck in traffic, or be trapped in an elevator. This is not a coincidence, but the result of your thoughts. So, how can you reprogram your subconscious? Start by controlling your thoughts and emotions. When you catch yourself in negative thinking, immediately switch to positive thoughts. Imagine your life the way you want it to be and believe that your desires are achievable. If you feel hurt or angry, this energy can poison your soul and make you feel miserable. However, this same energy can be a source of creative power. Redirect your negative thoughts into creativity. Write a poem, paint a picture, create something new. Awareness is the key to managing energy. When you start to shift your energy from negative to positive, your life begins to change. Instead of getting stuck in negative emotions, learn to transform them into creativity, love, and inspiration. There are many practices for working with energy. Yoga and meditation help you connect with your inner self and cleanse your mind of negative thoughts. Qigong teaches how to manage energy flows and boost immunity. Understanding the law of energy transformation can improve your life. You become more conscious and effective, learning to manage your emotions and attract more positivity into your life. Remember the words of the great scientist Nikola Tesla: "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This will truly make you a magnet for your desires." The sixth law, the law of attraction, states that what we focus on, we bring into our lives. You will learn how to transform your inner world and influence your reality. Thoughts are material. This is the essence of the law of attraction. Our inner world, thoughts, and emotions act like a magnet that attracts corresponding events into our lives. Imagine your mind as a powerful computer that continuously analyzes information and shapes the reality around you. If you are constantly occupied with negative thoughts and problems, your inner computer is programmed to attract these negative events. For example, if you constantly fear being late, your subconscious will seek situations that confirm this fear. You may forget the time, get stuck in traffic, or be trapped in an elevator. This is not a coincidence, but the result of your thoughts. So, how can you reprogram your subconscious? Start by controlling your thoughts and emotions. When you catch yourself in negative thinking, immediately switch to positive thoughts. Imagine your life the way you want it to be and believe that your desires are achievable. Reality is physical and tangible, and our thoughts are similarly powerful energy. This energy does not disappear into the void but spreads to the external world, attracting people, events, and situations that resonate with our vibrations. Try visualization and affirmation techniques. Close your eyes and visualize your dream in detail as if it has already come true. Create an inner belief that you deserve this happiness. Practice affirmations by repeating your desires out loud in a positive way every day. But be cautious. The law of attraction is a powerful tool and requires responsibility. Don't get lost in fantasies and remember to stay realistic. Take steps toward your goal, and with each step, you will define and refine your goal, making it more relevant. Balancing dreams and real actions is the art of living. Remember to stay grounded while dreaming and don't give up on your dreams while living in reality. Find your path, and the law of attraction will help you achieve it. Remind yourself that love is not just an emotion, but a profound sense of connection with everything in the universe. Compassion for people, gratitude for the beauty of nature, respect for life in all its forms. Start showing more love by beginning with yourself. Accept yourself with all your flaws and virtues. Learn to forgive yourself for mistakes, to stop criticizing yourself, and to avoid comparing yourself to others. As the great philosopher Socrates said, "Know thyself." When you start to love yourself, your love for others will become deeper and more genuine. What often prevents us from loving? Usually, it's the fear of rejection, the fear of not meeting expectations, the fear of losing control. These fears build walls between us and the world, preventing us from being open and vulnerable. However, love has the power to heal and harmonize our lives. Self-love is the foundation of everything. It gives us strength and confidence. Love for others is a source of growth and support. Love for the world around us is a source of inspiration and harmony. Living with an open heart means being open to love, joy, and all the good that life has to offer. This means not fearing vulnerability, not fearing to give and receive love in return. Start with small steps. Smile at a stranger, help someone in need, tell your loved ones that you love them. Remember, love is not just a word. It is an energy that can change the world for the better. The 8th law is the law of acceptance. Allow yourself to be as you are and others to be as they are. Efforts to change the world and those around you bring suffering. Imagine standing on the shore of the sea, waves rolling in, and you are simply observing their motion without trying to stop or change them. The same applies to life. Acceptance is not passivity or helplessness, but the ability to accept reality as it is without resistance and negative emotions. As the Buddhist teacher Chong wrote, acceptance does not mean agreeing with everything that happens, but understanding and letting go. When you try to change what is beyond your control, you waste your energy and strength on a futile struggle. This struggle breeds fear, anger, and disappointment, preventing you from living in peace and harmony. Recall a situation when you resisted something unexpected. You wanted everything to go your way, but life decided otherwise. You felt anger, suffering, helplessness. But what if you had accepted the situation? Perhaps you would have seen new opportunities and positive aspects that were hidden from you at that moment. Train yourself to respond positively to all negative events. These are your opportunities for growth and transition to a new level. You can use the phrase, "Everything is going as it should. The universe always takes care of me." Self-acceptance is also a challenging task. We often criticize ourselves, striving for perfection, but perfection does not exist. Vadim Zeland wrote, "Allow yourself to be yourself and others to be themselves." To accept yourself, you need to embrace all aspects of your personality, both light and dark, with virtues and flaws. Only then can you live in harmony with yourself and the world. The 9th law is the law of cycles. The universe has cycles, and you can learn to live in harmony with these rhythms. As the great physicist Max Planck said, every moment in the world has a rhythm. The universe is a symphony, and we are all part of this symphony. Everything moves in cycles according to invisible rhythms. Day turns into night, seasons change. Each of us has our own periods of activity and rest. This is the law of life cyclicity. Recall your work days. There are periods of enthusiasm and inspiration when everything is done easily and successfully. But there are also periods of fatigue and apathy when it is hard to gather your thoughts and get to work. The same applies to relationships. There are phases of romance and passion and periods of calm and stability. Nature also has its cycles. Spring is a time of renewal and awakening. Summer is a time of growth and reproduction. Autumn is a time of harvesting, and winter is a time of rest and tranquility. Accepting both success and failures is essential. Both day and night are necessary for harmony. If we constantly strive for success without allowing ourselves to rest, we will burn out. As a wise person once said, if you want to be happy on a long journey, don't rush to the goal. Learn to enjoy both periods of rest and periods of activity. Remember the change of seasons. Spring requires energy, summer brings joy, autumn offers wisdom, and winter calls for rest. How can you find harmony with the natural rhythms of life? Pay attention to your inner feelings. When your body needs rest, do not force it to work. Learn to plan your day and week to include both work and rest. Make time for hobbies, creativity, and walks in nature, and allow yourself to periodically recharge by stepping away from everything that drains your energy. This is the wisdom of not going against the flow but swimming in harmony with the rhythm of life, ensuring you have enough strength and energy to achieve any goal. The 10th law is the law of action. To achieve something, you must take action. Inspiration comes during action. Understanding and applying this law can free you from the vicious cycle of waiting for the perfect moment. Remember the joke about the man who prayed every day to win the lottery, and the heavens opened in anger and said, "Then buy a ticket already." This is the law of action. Don't wait for inspiration or a sign from above. Nothing will happen without taking concrete steps. Inspiration is fickle. It can strike suddenly, but it's better not to rely on it. Taking action is a much more reliable method. Start small. Make a plan, write at least a few lines. The key is to take the first step. He who dares, wins. Once you start, enthusiasm and new ideas will flow abundantly. It's like riding a bicycle. You're afraid of falling when you're stationary, but once you start moving, the fear disappears. The same applies to our actions. Don't try to do too much at once. Do it joyfully but consistently. Everything has its time. We came to this world to rejoice and enjoy life. Why suffer? Don't fear mistakes. They are part of success. Learn from them and keep moving forward. The important thing is not to sit idle. Take action, and the world will respond. The 11th law is the law of reflection. Our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. Remember looking into a mirror and making a promise when you were a child? That's the law of reflection, just in an adult way. Our world is a great mirror that reflects all our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Have you noticed that when you're in a great mood, the world around you seems friendlier, people smile more, things go smoothly, and even the sun shines brighter? The opposite is also true. You wake up in the morning thinking everything is bad, and things start to go wrong. This is not magic or coincidence. It's the law of reflection in action. If there is chaos and dark thoughts in your mind, your life will be chaotic. Conversely, if you're filled with positivity, believe in yourself and your abilities, the world will respond in kind. This is not about forcing a smile and hiding real emotions. The deeper meaning is learning to manage your inner world, correcting negative thoughts, and turning them into positive ones. Imagine your life as a garden. What do you want to grow in it? If you sow seeds of doubt, fear, and resentment, don't be surprised if you get bitter fruits. But if you plant seeds of love, gratitude, and self-belief, you'll get a corresponding harvest. Start small. Note the good things. Be grateful for what you have. Work on your thoughts, and your inner garden will bloom brightly, reflecting positively on your life. The 12th law is the law of free will. Everything in our lives depends on our choices. Each of our choices, no matter how insignificant it may seem, determines our destiny. Have you ever wondered if you are truly building your life yourself, or if everything is predetermined? Like a piece on a chessboard, is your life mapped out many moves ahead and you just passively observe the game's progression? Don't rush to accept this convenient yet sad illusion. Because no one else but you controls your destiny. As the great physicist Niels Bohr wrote, you cannot predict the future, but you can invent it. Your life is full of endless doors, and which one you open is up to you. So, how do you make the right choice? Vadim Zeland, the author of the concept of reality transurfing, offers an interesting perspective. We choose our lifelines. In each situation, we face forks that allow movement in different directions, and our choices determine whether we ride the wave of luck or fall into the trap of negative events. It's your choice to take a positive or negative path. Will you take the crooked road for easy gains, or strive for knowledge and earn honestly by becoming an expert in something? If you choose a negative lifeline, you risk getting stuck in it. To get out of a negative situation, move to a more positive line. Each such choice, every turn on your path, shapes your future. Even if you think you cannot act otherwise, remember, there is always a choice. As psychologist Viktor Frankl wrote, even not making a choice is a choice. Realizing this simple but crucial truth makes you truly free. Remember, the brave are free. Your life is not the result of blind fate or someone else's will but the creation of your own hands. Create it consciously, create it with love, and turn it into your personal masterpiece. Incorporate these laws into your life. Which laws are you applying in your life? And how are they benefiting you? Sharing your experiences could help us all. Wishing you happiness, health, and love always.